sign Sun, Moon, and Rising, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. The first card I pulled is the Wheel of Fortune. This is 1 calendar year's time. In 1 calendar year's time, things will change astronomically. It also talks about weaving hair into gold, spinning hair into gold, having the Midas touch, or buying a new car. It's saying delays are over, suddenly unexpected good luck, a new car, or travel. So some of you may be going on a trip in one this time. The next card we've got is Release. This is to do with transformation. It's let go of the past. And then you make some way for new beginnings. Time to move on. Excuse me. Sometimes you may have to deal with people and situations that you've learned all the lessons that you might need to learn on a karmic level. You may have been brought to earth to have a karmic lesson with someone who's a twin flame. It doesn't always have to be a soulmate. It can be a soulmate that is a family member that incarnates to teach you lessons in this lifetime. And once the soul contract is over, which in this case you've learned everything you can from this person, then you will move on. And with Scorpio, if you betray their trust, that's it. That's the death of the relationship. This is talking about the death of a relationship. In the past, you've got the Two of Swords. You're talking about following your heart and what someone else tells you you should follow. Your logic and reason. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. Four of Wands. This is to do with recent move. You may have moved from one house to another house, or you may have attended a wedding or a christening or a get together, but usually this is to do with a solid foundation, deep feelings of peace and happiness and contented personal life. Recent past. What's crowning you? Because on the death card I pulled Black Obsidian, which is for protection, and also having protection like security forces around you. Some of you may have people that monitor your safety, like getting armed guards or undercover cops for some of you. The Eight of Wands is to do with flight, the arrows of love coming at you, and it could also be representing flight, to travel by air, particularly air. So travel over water by air, by plane. Stress that comes from having many things happen at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes coming for you. So I pulled the card, the chameleon for that card, which is vitality, because the card has got the red around it. So you may need to ignite your passion. It talks about a powerful card to take major action, take the leap, a new path. When used in meditation, it can help one understand and bring a concept into being. It is helpful to manifest work due to its ability to stimulate one to take action towards one's goals. God helps those who help themselves and begin to direct one's own experience. The ability to strengthen and fortify the physical body, enhancing the flow of life force energy and expression through physical vitality. When we neglect the physical, we're neglecting the temple in which our spirit resides. Chameleon's energy resonates with the body, focusing one's attention upon the state of the spirit house. It can assist in taking action to manifest your goals and dreams. It can assist one to embrace change, transformation in your life, which you've got the card, which is the outspoken card is transformation. Transformation, you bring transformation, or you transform people. So does Aquarian nature. The Tower represents transformation or explosion of sorts. The World card represents the Capricorn energy. So you may have someone coming in your future as a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo star sign. They could be someone who lives in a different country. You may have to travel to see them. You may decide to travel to see them in 8 days' time, or they may try to come and see you in 8 days' time. They may take it out of the leap of faith. That could be a Scorpion, and you being an air sign. They are a brilliant success and the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So you want to maybe go from one phase to the next. You may be deciding whether to move to another country for work. The next card I pulled was the Ten of Cups. This is a family card. It's an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely and people you can trust. But that's the Black Obsidian that I pulled. Black Obsidian helps with relationship breakdowns or people that aren't speaking to one another. But the book that I'm reading from is the book I got. Oh, lucky I found it. It's called The Book of Stones. by Robert Simmons and Natasha Ashian. I'm going to read from you the black obsidian. Sorry, the smoky quartz is earth. It's a grounding tool. It transmutes negative energies, and around Christmas time, there's always going to be lots of drama because families don't always get along. It can facilitate spiritual information, making it possible to do something practical within the insights one receives in the rarefied atmosphere of the higher vibrational planes. Smoky quartz enhances practicality and organisation. It's a good stone to have nearby when trying to balance your checkbook. It's good for students and patients to teachers. It can also help one to avoid extravagance, except when it comes to purchasing smoky quartz because it apparently costs a lot of money. Smoky quartz offers protection from negative energies in one's environment. It can absorb and transmute almost unlimited amounts of negativity by grounding it in the earth, where it can be neutralized. It is a good stone for keeping things clear by purging the atmosphere of unspoken resentments or suppressed conflicts. One can pick up a smoky quartz when one is in a very bad mood, and a few minutes later one may wonder where the mood went because smoky quartz pulls in negativity so easily. It's grounded in the earth. It can cleanse the stone on a regular basis. When one is wearing or carrying a smoky quartz, one is actually more likely to see such phenomena as ghosts, UFOs, fairies, and spirit guides. Unlike situations in which one's vibration is raised to a higher frequency of perceptual ability, it draws the entities or phenomena into one's auric field and down to one's level of perception from the 5D to the 3D. For similar reasons, smoky quartz is helpful for helping one's dreams and inspired ideas into reality, turn ideas, thoughts into physical reality from the 5D to the 3D. Yeah, wow. It's a good card. It's a good crystal. It works well with jet and obsidian. While with moldavite, it brings the energy of transformation more fully into the physical realm. It's the most powerful grounding and clearing stones available. Like the smoke of a sage bundle, the energy of smoky quartz cleanses and clears the aura and energetic systems. It assists one in connecting to the earth and completing the electrical circuit between one's physical body and the planet. Without this completed circuit, one's energy systems are much like a high-tension power line that is snapped. So there is plenty of energy available. There is nowhere for it to go. The energy is released, though the aura into the environment, which has caused unpleasant poltergeist-like effects, even energetic burnout, and the disturbance of the nervous system. By grounding one completes the circuit, gives the excess energy a safe outlet and a healthy energetic flow in the body. It can counter excessive fields emitted by computers and other electronics, by sources of natural radiation. It grounds energy, aligns physical body with light frequency, purifying and protective. It's a wonderful friend for those who resist being embodied. It can help one feel more engaged in the world, change one's reality. It can counterattack the effects of radiation, sunburn, or exposure to radioactive materials. Medical radiation therapy and exposure to focused electromagnetic fields. This would be really good for my son who works in chemical manufacturing. I'm going to buy you another crystal because this one's a bit damaged. I've dropped it. So a new smoky quartz crystal is going to be his New Year's. The one that I'll buy him because he works with chemicals. And you can absorb them and it can make you feel lethargic, I think. The next card I pulled is, again, aquarium energy, the life experience. So you may have just had a visit with an aquarium. I know I did. My son's a Libra with aquarium moon. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to a significant opportunity can represent an argument or a natural disaster. It can represent fire or flood. Yeah, fire's a flood. Or, I don't know, cyclone activity. And yesterday I talked about this on my earth reading. I encountered fire. Now, I did a fire reading 3 days ago, and law of attraction is I can manifest pretty much anything. I talked about fire signs, and that day after work yesterday, I sat next to a bus stop, and next to me, or behind me, to the left of me, was a box that was an electrical box that obviously is a power unit for McDonald's and Nobby's Kitchens. And it started to smell like it smelled smoke, and I thought, oh, it's just some truck that's gone past. The next minute, the smoke got thicker and blacker and denser, And then I got up and started walking away. And then I saw flames, and everyone was watching it. There's like 20 or 30 people at the bus stop waiting. We all moved south. We were facing north. We moved the opposite direction because we were all waiting on bus number 14. So we moved that way. And then the bus pulled over and grabbed us and we got on. I'd already phoned. As soon as I saw the smoke, I called the fire brigade. So I jumped on the bus and then I called McDonald's and I pretended I was the fire brigade. And I said, you need to evacuate immediately. So they did. And so when the fire brigade got there, like I spoke about in this earth reading, I pretty much earthed it myself. I've been called an earth angel many, many times. The guy said, some angel helped prevent a massive catastrophe, which would have been that electric box had blown, could have killed the people that were waiting for the bus, including myself, and all the stuff at McDonald's and Nobby's kitchen. It could have been a massive, like, inferno, because electrical is really hard to put out. So I called them, fire brigade straight away, and then I called McDonald's and put them out. He said, when we got there, they'd already evacuated. It took a lot of pressure off us. We could just focus on the problem, which was the fire. And it was extinguished within like 10, 15 minutes because I got on it ASAP. I did a first aid course recently, and it talks about as soon as you get someone who's fallen down and is unconscious, someone has to dial 000, and the other one has to perform CPR. We had no unconscious patients, but there could have been smoke inhalation, which would have led to unconscious people. So I was the first port of call. I was the first person to first aider, which was called the fire brigade. And then the second thing I did was evacuate the people. So I did first aid pretty much. That course that did amazing things to me yesterday. So that's Aquarian energy. We're natural disasters. We're a force of nature. We're explosive. We're like a cyclone, and we're like a torrential rainstorm or flooding. We have huge emotions. And if you're ADHD and an Aquarian, oh my God, that's just massive. So then you've got around you, see, that's your superhero power. Your ability to transmute or earth explosive environments to walk away from or find shelter or prevent explosive situations by avoiding the problem. Prince of Swords is intellectual, determined, Aquarian, Gemini, and Libra energy. They are risk takers. They seek out intellectual solutions to your problems. You need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes. Sometimes they are risk takers and they don't always see the trees from the forest. They do impulsive things and get themselves in hot water. It's talking about this sort of young energy. They may be undiplomatic and they may want to take over or control situations. Even though you haven't asked them to do that, that's just their nature to try and control an environment so that they feel safe or that they feel that they've made you safe. The future is the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about investing money or sitting on a nest egg. Having patience and don't worry, take time to rest and plan your next steps. You're planting the seeds and you're waiting for the fruit to come off the vine. Whether you're planting or squirreling away money, saving for a rainy day, so that you can travel overseas, it's just saying investing your time and effort into something that you see will bring happiness and fruition. The next card I pulled is for The Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. So I'm going to shuffle. Oh, sorry, I already pulled them shuffled. They did the fork in the road. Do I go left or do I go right? This is number 13. This is like, again, transformation. 13 is endings. It's talking about every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and you are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less travelled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and you aren't yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart as to matter which path you choose, and you will have a rich and meaningful experience. You've reached the moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose to be? Open up the possibility of love, or to remain isolated, or to go deeper and commit to a mutual passion, or to walk away. This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do. Invest and give, then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you moved into a relationship, know that it will be based in truth. and authenticity. You will have a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity or of genuine connection. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of this decision you make, it will place you on the path to a truer experience of the heart. So you're trying to decide whether you want a full relationship or not, whether you want to enter in, with a leap of faith, where angels fear to tread, like he does. He's not looking where he's going. Or will you invest time and energy, or will it just be fun? That's all I have for you today.